Rick, I got to tell you something.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I love music.
Right.
And I love this sister. Her voice, I mean, when she sings, it just goes through my body. I'm talking about Alyson Williams, baby.
Oh! Alyson.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning, Alyson. You look great. So I got to say that first. I am not trying to age you, but I remember your hit, Just Call My Name, in 1989 when I was working at a radio station. You looked great then.
It was a very good year.
Yes, it was. Where you been, Alyson? It's a Throwback Thursday. Where you been?
Hey, it's so good to talk to both of you. I'm loving this new incarnation. Congratulations.
Thanks.
you.
And I've been good. You know, God is blessing. I'm still running the race.
Let me tell you something, Rick. I saw Alyson a couple years ago. I said, Alyson, so I'm having this big show. I want you to perform. The people went crazy when she walked out. She took that microphone. And you know they call her the Songbird.
That's a name that my mentor, Dr. Maya Angelou, gave me. She called me her songbird. So I wear that with great pride.
How did you feel when she named you that? I mean, Dr. Maya Angelou was phenomenal.
It was like listening to someone speaking from a whole nother place in time. And you could tell there was a meaning behind it. It wasn't just words and what have you. So I'm just very blessed. We've had our Queen of Soul, of course, and we've had our Empress of this and da-da-da-da. To be called the Songbird is a great honor for me.
So after spending so much time around Dr. Maya Angelou, did you take some of that, what she gave you, and you put it into your words and your life? What were some of the most memorable lessons that you've learned from her?
As artists, you know, we're always on this journey. It's a never-ending path, and sometimes you're doubtful of how you're going to get from point A to point B. And she would say to me, never be afraid to ask for what you want, but do be prepared to pay for what you get.
All right.
So it'd be more like,
never be afraid to ask for what you want, but do be afraid.
Absolutely.
It's R&B sensation Alyson Williams. Hey, Alyson, when you were little with those pipes, did your parents notice that you had this gift?
I definitely was one of those musical children. You know, we used to have those variety shows that would come on Sunday evening.
Yeah.
The Ed Sullivan Show and the Dean Martin Show, and everybody had a show. And a lot of it would be based in sketch comedy and then, of course, music. Anytime those kinds of things were on, I was glued to the TV, and I was trying to be a June Taylor dancer. And, of course, on Saturdays, we had shows like Soul Train and Shindig and Hullabaloo. And I know I'm dating myself, but these are the memories that I have. Those are the things that inspired me, not to mention my dad was a jazz trumpet player and a band leader. He had a 21-piece swing band, so music was in the house.
When you listen to the R&B artists of today, is there anybody you would like to work with?
This is what I've learned. What we get to hear commercially only scratches the surface of what's really out here. I'm loving some of the new folks that are coming out. You just have to go find them. Now, people I'd like to work with. I want to do something with Ledisi.
Oh, okay.
I want to do something with Layla. And I know they're not brand new, but for me, because these are my young sisters that came up just under me, that's where I'd start.
If you're joining us, this is Alyson Williams. Alyson, I remember looking at your album covers, and I was just like in awe. You're just so beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
You still wear the shoulder pads?
No, you know, I just keep them in case we ever need them.
Right.
They're a secret weapon.
Yeah. Are you still in New York?
I am still based out of New York, between New York and Winston-Salem, which is, once again, it's a place that Dr. Angelou built some really incredible memories for me. So if I had to build a southern root, that's where I plan to plant it.
so Alyson, when you're not singing and you're not performing, you're just being Allie. What are you doing with your life?
You know, I'm really a homebody. You know, I really like home. I really like decorating. I like plants. I've always been an animal person, although I don't have a pet now. But I can see myself being the cat lady again, because I was a cat lady at one time. I like to listen to other artists. I like to catch up on music. I have my own radio show as well, based out of New York. So, as you know, being on the air, you have to keep up with what's coming, and people are constantly submitting things. So I appreciate having an opportunity to shine a light on other artists, and so that's what I'll do in my spare time.
Excuse me. You have a radio show in New York. What are you doing? Nighttime slow jams? What are you doing?
It's called Love Notes with Alyson Williams in the Chill Zone. It's community radio, Harlem Community Radio. Harlem has its own radio station, and WHCR is 90.3 FM, and we are the voice of Harlem. So I have a musically based show, but I've had everyone from community leaders to educators to doctors, all kinds of artists from jazz to Motown, original people from the classical world, hip-hop, obviously, R&B. It is what it is, and we talk about all types of topics, and we meld it together with the music.
Alyson, I know the men call up there to talk some sweet stuff to you, don't they?
You know what? I give them the number, and I just, I seem to wait.
That 800 number. Call me at 1-800.
I give out the number, and I just wait, Sometimes they call and they have something to say. Sometimes they call and they just ramble. I don't know.
Have you found your special boo yet?
No, my special boo has not found me yet.
All right.
There
I
it
was
is.
told that I was supposed to wait because he who finds a wife and the whole bit. So I'm supposed to wait on it. And that's what I'm doing.
You date young men? Any young men?
Or how young?
How young?
Wait a minute, Alyson, would you date a 30-year-old?
Oh, I don't know.
Very mature?
Good
30-year-old?
looking?
I don't know. I couldn't say.
Alyson,
they would have to be very mature.
Very
I
mature.
just don't understand what I'm going to do with. Eventually, we're going to come to the end of our internet.
Hey, look,
Suppose he calls you Mommy Chula. Mommy Chula.
Alyson,
You know
he's 6'6", weigh 250 pounds. What you gonna do?
Look at him. Look at him and smile.
Well, baby, you know that I have much love for you and love our friendship, and I'm just happy with everything regarding you.
Thank you. And you know what? I just want to say, when we spoke and I saw that you had this brand new incarnation and you're turning this new page, I was thankful that you would make me a part of the chapter. And I'm real happy. And I'm coming to see you. And it's so funny. The universe works this way. Now, last time we did something, it was around Valentine's.
Yep.
And it was a couple years back. Now I'm coming back to the Atlanta area. I haven't been there in a minute. I will be there at the St. James Live.
Oh.
I'm going to be working with my brother who used to be from New York. Y'all stole him. Saxophonist Reggie Hines with his company Hindsight Entertainment and Lions Love Entertainment. They are doing a residency there. They're doing a series each month where Reggie Hines is going to bring in a special guest artist like myself and do the darn thing. So I'm going to be coming, and it also is a album release. We're releasing new music from Reggie Hines, and I'm featured on the CD, a song called Might As Well Fall in Love, Might As Well, and I'm just excited about it. So I hope that folks will come. The show's at 8 o'clock.
Well, you know what?
I understand. I haven't been to the venue, but I've seen a lot of other folks there, and I see people just keep saying great things about it.
Alyson, I've been there. I know the place. I know the owners, and I will be there, and so will Rick on March the 14th. Okay, baby? We're going to come support you.
I can't wait. I really can't wait.
All right. That's Miss Alyson Williams. Woo!
Yeah.
We love you, baby. Take care, okay?
I love you, and thank you so much.
Mwah.
Mwah.